the legendary freedom fighter Bhagat Singh. His ideology and spirit cannot be expressed in words, nor can it be expressed in this video. I will not dare to attempt that. But let me just talk about one of his interests, reading books. Yes, even his thirst for books was legendary. Bhagat Singh was greatly influenced by Russian Revolution, and then he started to read literature on socialism and social revolution at an early age. He was also engrossed in reading novels too. Dickens, Victor Hugo, and Oscar Wilde, they were some of his favorite authors. He used to be very emotionally involved while reading them. Bhagat Singh read almost 50 books during his school days and approximately 200 books during his college days till his arrest in 1921. In fact, he read almost 300 books during his imprisonment of 716 days, right from 1929 to 1931. So he was only 23 years old at the time of his execution, and by that time he had read hundreds of books. Pran Mehta, Bhagat Singh's lawyer, was allowed to meet him and on the day of his hanging, just a few hours before his execution. And when Bhagat Singh met Pran Mehta, he greeted him with a broad smile and asked him for that book he wanted, a book by Vladimir Lenin, State and Revolution. And as Pran Mehta handed him the book, Bhagat Singh started reading because he knew he didn't have much time left. Another incident was narrated by Manmatnath Gupta, a very close associate of Bhagat Singh. He actually narrated Bhagat Singh's final moments. As he was asked to climb up the scaffold, Bhagat Singh was actually reading a book by Lenin. And Bhagat Singh told, "Wait a moment. A revolutionary is talking to a revolutionary." The power of his voice actually made the executioners pause for a moment. And Bhagat Singh continued to read. And after a few moments, he just flung the book to the ceiling and said, "Let us go." Legendary, isn't it? Happy reading. Happy Independence Day.